Hello everybody. So here is another short video, and in this one I'm going to ask you few questions. Some 6 to 7 questions are there, and these are based on the concept of anticipation. Okay, so before you attempt these questions, it is extremely important that you have gone fairly well through section 18, section 13, section 18, and sections 29 to 34. So anticipation, and there are certain exceptions to anticipation. It's all about prior art references which are picked up during examination, and objections are raised by the examiner. So this anticipation concept is extremely important from both exam as well as Viva point of view. And how you can answer to these questions is that in the comment section you can present your answers. And in any case, we are going to discuss it in the Sunday class that we have for 3 hours. Okay, so this is quiz one. Chaman Lal displayed his invention in an exhibition abroad. Okay, this is, let's say, in America, in US, on 1st Jan 2022. He filed his patent application in India on 1st December 2022, which means within a gap of 1 year, he filed it in India. This exhibition was organized by Oxford University and this university invited Chaman Lal to exhibit his invention. Why? Because Chaman Lal has been a serial inventor. He had lots of patent applications, so people know him very well, and therefore several universities abroad keep inviting him for various conferences and for various exhibitions. So this is one instance of such kind. Question is, would his patent application be refused as he displayed his invention in an exhibition? Also, you need to provide your answer. So if your answer is yes or no, whatever, you need to provide the relevant reason for it and also cite relevant section. If there is a case law that you are aware of, even better. Okay. So this was quiz one. Quiz two is Krishna Bhai. He read a paper covering one of his invention in a conference, and this conference was organized by Indian Botanical Society. This society allows only its members to present their paper, and membership comes at a certain fee. What has happened in an event is that one of the members of this society, named Kishori Lal, he flouted the norms of the society, and he widely circulated the said paper amongst the scientists who were not the members of said society. But these scientists are equally learned like Krishan Bhai or Krishna Bhai. So what happened then? Basically, Krishna Bhai has filed a patent application for his invention within 1 year from the date of reading of the said paper. Question is, would this circulation by Kishori Lal amongst the learned members who are not the members of this society, but who are the learned people in the same background, would this be considered as novelty destroying prior art now? Now, question number three. This is about citing a case law that has lamented some light on section 31D of the Patents Act, clarifying the meaning of learned society and transactions of the society. So when you go through this section, especially the subclause D, you would find that there are two terms which have been used in the law, in the statute book. One is the learned society, another word is transactions of the society. And question is that I would want you to find out the case law where both of these have been defined or have been, there is a clarity that has been given. You can, I mean, most important would be to cite Indian case law. But if you are unable to find, let's say for some reason, you can cite foreign case law also. In case there is no such case that is present in India, but it's a matter of research, so it will be very good that you go through this. Quiz number 4. I'm sorry for this. There is an overlap, but let me read out a question for you. Okay, this is one of the past year questions, and I have modified a bit so as to intrigue you a little bit more. So Mr. Datta, he is a research scholar of an Indian university. He invented one watch which acts as an alarm for senior citizens and patients and gives a call automatically to all call centers of registered hospitals for emergency support. Now, there are three events that have happened. Event number one. In the meantime, what has happened is that Mr. Datta has approached central government to approve a financial grant for his invention. And he has discussion with some of the concerned very senior officials of that government department. This is one activity that has taken place. In event two, I mean, there is no chronology to it, but I'm telling you what has happened, okay, in terms of activities. Second event is that Mr. Datta exhibited his invention in Industrial Fair, which is organized by government in Pragati Maidan, New Delhi on 15th Feb 2015. This is another thing that has happened. Third thing that has happened is one of his colleagues in the same laboratory, he published his invention in leading newspaper on 2nd March 2015 without the consent of Mr. Datta. Immediately on 10th March, which is within a week's time, 2015, Mr. Datta filed a provisional patent application at IPO and subsequently filed complete specification on 10th December 2015. Now, Mr. Datta is not sure whether the exhibition and publication in newspaper and communication with government official would it hamper his grant of the patent application, and he has come to you as a patent agent to seek your advice. You need to give your appropriate reason as if you have become a patent agent, and you need to showcase the relevant questions. So this is the one that appeared in question paper 2018. So attempt it and see what would be the best answer to reply for this question. Quiz 5. Ghanshyam attended a fair which was organized by IIT Delhi on 1st Jan 2022, and he displayed his newly invented device. Scale Pharma reached out to him the very next day to sign an MOU for commercialization of his invention. And this company, Scale Pharma, encouraged him that he should file the patent application so that there is a priority date that could be secured and patent could be granted. Ghanshyam immediately acted on the advice of Scale Pharma and filed patent application on 1st March 2022, which is within a period of 2 months, which was published automatically within 18 months time period by the Intellectual Property Office. Now, what has happened is that a pre-grant opposition has been filed by Nobel Pharma stating that display of invention before filing of patent application is novelty destroying. The question is, can Ghanshyam rebut this opposition? If yes, quote the sections, and not only sections but also quote relevant case laws to support your answer. Question 6 is about Piku, who has invented a concrete that can build very strong structures like bridges. Okay, as a result of which very heavyweight vehicles can pass over it for many years, and it is expected that the concrete that he has invented would continue to remain very strong and would have a very strong strength to carry all these heavy vehicles. He tested his invention to check if his invention is really working on 1st Jan 2022. He found that test results were extremely encouraging. He filed a patent application on 1st October 2023. Now, his patent agent forgot to submit Form 31. And the question is, what would be the fate of his patent application as a result of this failure? And can this error be overcome? If yes, how? Okay. So, this was question 6, quiz 6, and this is the last part of quiz 7, part 1, which is quote the reason, or what is the reason for Indian Patent Office to have introduced Form 31 under Patent Second Amendment Rules 2024. The Form 31 was not there before, it just got recently introduced. What is the reason for that? And part 2 of quiz 7 is the decision of Patent Office for having introduced Form 31, has it been inspired by any case law in India? Okay. So generally whatever happens in any country, and therefore so is the case with our country as well, that any outcome in terms of policy discourse or in terms of make changes in the law or in rule making. Nothing happens just like that. There is either a very strong advocacy from the industry groups, or there is a reason where domestic industry may have asked for something. There could also be some existing problem that the organization or the Indian executives would like to take care of it by having certain systems in place. So therefore, Form 31 must have also come because of a reason. And so this quiz is to ask you what uh, transpired for Patent Office to have come up with this. So this is the end of quiz. And like I said, please give your answers in the comment section. And I'll be more than happy to go through them. And maybe in 2 to 3 days, once you have taken your time in responding to these, I will come back to you with another video to give the answers. But don't wait for that video to come. It is very important that you, first of all, in your own personal capacity, try to answer this. I can assure you that once you have answered these questions, your concept of anticipation would come out to be extremely well prepared. And this concept in our live classes, we have taken almost 2 hours to discuss this concept, because it might look very easy on the face of it, but there are certain nitty-gritties involved. So when you read the sections and you try to read between the lines, you'll find the true meaning. So, well, for the students of the existing class of mine, we are anyway going to discuss all the answers in our class in coming Sunday or coming Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to discussing with all of you. And with this, wish you all the very best.